trying to show your work. It's a frappy, right? So they want to see your process. Oh, you're just like looking at it. So, yeah, totally.
Really? Okay.
So the team card is going to be like add up all the so for the means, we just add them up. So they're not even saying, yeah. Okay, so the means is just the examination. Square each one of them. Add up all those. For part C, you're going to use this information. The link to the if they eat their time, they got that. I'm gonna try. What's your run track? No, that's what people said. Remember, like in part C, if they beat their time, they just better, or I guess part A too. Beating your time would be going faster, so it'll be a smaller number, you know, not a bigger number. So you did part A correctly, but part C you did better. So your answer is just the opposite of that, really. Like 1 minus. So that guy on the right last night, what's his name? Did he get killed? Did he get killed the others too?
No, he did good yesterday, but in the first round today, he had like 2 daily doubles, wagered all but $100. So he had like 14,000.
And then zero.
And then ended up with 0. Maybe today will be the day.
There's 3 days. Today's the last day.
No, they go until one of them gets 3. Right. So like James
One of them wins 3.
So James has 1-1 and Ken has 1-1.
Okay.
So like they have to win 2.
Gotcha. profile they showed he made like $5 million playing Jeopardy. I don't feel too bad for him. To be, is he the one that sounds like he let it get sponsored and beat the computer?
No, he didn't beat the computer. That's where he lost.
No, he didn't beat the computer.
No. He lost by like $1 million.
It was close though. Couple more minutes on this. I think I got 3 questions.
I keep track of some of the very
What?
and then I watch regular Jeopardy.
Are they harder? I was gonna ask that too. Are they harder?
I feel like they have to be.
There was one that stumped them. There was one question that like nobody knew.
I was. They have.
I can't tell because I don't know the answers anyway, so I can't tell if it's harder, but it's harder. You know?
It was one about a river that stumped them all.
Yeah.
I was like, they're asking about a river that crosses through two.
Something in Montana or something.
It's nice.
Crosses these 2 states, but not both those 2 states.
I don't know what it was.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
How's that?
No, I mean, like, crosses through 2 states, but not like more than 2.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I thought it was like a riddle at first. I was trying to figure out how that would work. Alright, so for the first one, my answer here isn't complete. Either one, this is 2 different answers. But neither one of them are complete without like a sentence describing why. So it says runner 3 thinks he can run a mile in less than blah blah. Is that likely to happen? Explain. So my guess is most of you did this. But if you just stop there, you don't get the full credit. You have to say, you know, what that's a very just something like that. That is a very small percentage or something. So I agree with you if you're saying that's ridiculous. That's obviously a small number, but it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what they think, you know. Or did anybody do a Z-score method? So hold on one second. So you could have done you could have said no because that is more than 2 standard deviations below the mean. But they just want to know, that you understand. So, I mean, this is the main part of it. You know how to do the math, but also, okay, that's really unlikely because it's a small number. So just add a little, phrase, I guess, telling them that you know that 0.016 is small, in case they don't know that. Yeah?
Do we have to put the Z-score?
No, you do, that is a good answer by itself.
Yeah.
That is a good answer by itself. You do not need both.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that anybody even do the Z-score. Usually, 1 or 2 kids in every class are like, oh, I did this. Like, I never even thought about it until some student brought it up to me a couple years ago. So for this one, and again, they want to see the work. So if you just said mean equals 18.9, you actually don't get full credit. I know it's just addition. It seems like you shouldn't have to write that down, but they want to see the process. So for the mean, you're adding up those 4 means to get 18.9. And then the standard deviation, you're showing them the square root calculation. That's 0.3. And then part C. Now you're using this new data that we got from Part B and normal CDF with that. Make sure you label the mean with standard deviation.
Haley Carter. I'm giving these because I want them to see this. Yes.
Wait, they're coming to visit.
Yes.
Like-
We're going to read the bottom left hand corner. I think Mr. Alex is, I don't know if they're coming today or if they're getting input from this. See who's coming.
So they're choosing specific students that they want to go.
No, but this is the first time that college has ever been here, I think. So that's a, okay. Yes. So I'm going to make sure it's 10-12, so I want to make sure you don't miss that. Some kids will blow that off, not all kids, but
But you're only taking that past certain people.
correct. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. That's awesome. Right.
Harvard. Harvard.
Damn. That big.
And they didn't want to talk to me either.
Harvard is looking at me and then laughing in my face.
Any questions on this Frappy here? Just say yep, there's a question or yep.
No.
Okay. So this would be, remember, on your upcoming test, there'll be probably a Frappy on this unit. This would be a really easy one for me to just, I'm going to change one of these numbers up here, two of these numbers up here, something. This would be very easy for me to edit. This is the point I'm trying to make here. Alright, get out the packet that we had been working through.
That was that. Yeah, that was
And I need a little bit of help because my packet's done. And yours, I don't know which ones you have not done yet.
We did 11A at the end.
But on 10, did we skip part D at number 10?
Yeah.
So do that first. Start with number 10, part D. This is what we did yesterday. Number 10, part D, like the comparing who did better type thing. I guess.
It's kind of sad.
Well, we visited, we just didn't go to Harvard.
Yeah,
But just, but they didn't come visit. Maybe that's why, we have students go there, so now they're coming to see, if we have other Christian brothers. I don't know. So 10D, what I want you to do right now. Please and thank you. This is what we talked about yesterday with subtract the distributions and then the adult has a greater IQ. Think about whether they'll be positive or negative, that type of thing. I'll go through it for sure, but just get you started. You already do it already. Get your arms crossed, just sit there. And your legs crossed. That's a very defensive body. Everything's crossed. Straight. It's not doing it wrong.
This is what I said more maybe.
Or maybe it's cold. I don't know. Just say you're supposed to, if you want to be perceived as being nice or something, you're supposed to mirror the person behind you. So if they came in with their arms crossed, you should cross your arms. Mr. Shin does that when I go to his office. I'll play with him because I know he does it, so I'll shift. He'll lean back in his chair, go like this, and he'll follow me. It's funny.
It's time to schedule a meeting.
Test it out. It's supposed to make you feel easier to talk to people if they're in the same language as you. Okay, so I would look at it because just from walking around, people either haven't done or blank. So kind of either you know or you don't. So let me talk through it. I want the adult to have a higher IQ than the teen.
So I'm gonna think about, okay, I want adult minus teen, and I want that to be greater than 0. So like if the adult has 110 IQ and the teen has a 105, the adult has a higher IQ, and when I subtract those, I get a positive number, right? So I want adult minus teen to be greater than 0, which means positive, which means between what numbers? 0 and like infinity, right? 99999. And then I want to find the distribution of adult minus teen. So adult minus teen is approximately normal. What's the mean of adult minus teen? 5, because we're doing 105 minus 100. And then the standard deviation, you would do, the Pythagorean theorem deal, and that's 23.43. And so then you just piece these two things together. I want to know the probability that I get a number between 0 and 99999 if that's my normal distribution. So that's normal CDF. And then there's the 0, 99999. And then I grab the 5, the 23.43, and label them. I got 0.5845. How many of that? Nice. I think usually those are tough for people. Questions on that at all? So at 11, you guys just did part A. Alright, try B and C then. I know they're not labeled, but you know what I mean. Keep in mind that C kind of messes with your brain a little bit, because if he beats me in a race, is his time higher than mine or lower than mine? It's lower, so that kind of flip your thought process a little bit. Part B, I got 0.000, no, 0.2675. That 0.00096 was one above it. So this is just me making little notes, here's the distribution. So this is adding up the two means. This is the Pythagorean theorem deal. And I want to know between 18 and 21, and then I'm just kind of plopping them both into that equation. So, why did you get there? He should be eating most of the time, shouldn't he? No, because low returns. Right, so he should. Yeah, no, that's like, it's hard to flip it. Because you're used to bigger winning. I got 0.732. There we go. Your standard deviation should be the same. Because you're still combining.
Oh, okay, so I should be using these two.
Yeah. Because you're still combining them, right? You're just, even though you're subtracting, you're still doing the right thing.
Because if he beats you in a race, he would still be using these.
Well, but we're still combining the distributions, we're just subtracting them together. Yeah, so we win, yeah, so it's either 0, 9, 9, 9, 9, 0. So if he beats me, like if Gillis beats me,
Because it would be less times you would want negative.
Gillis minus Davis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do Gillis minus Davis. And if he beats me, yeah, it's gonna be negative. So you think, no, you want to be negative, right? And then if you get, we're doing Gillis minus Davis. So Gillis minus Davis here. Yeah, because you did it in order. You're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I have to do this twice because people probably did different orders. So if I do Gillis minus Davis, so I'm just gonna obviously have boom, boom. Or if I do Davis minus Gillis, I'll get the same answer. Process just a little bit different. So what goes here in both cases is the exact same, right? Standard deviation doesn't change, and that's the 0.06. That's the same thing it was before. How many did Gillis minus Davis that order? How many did Davis minus Gillis? Okay, so most people. Okay, so that's fine. So if I'm doing Gillis minus Davis, you subtract the means in that order. So Gillis mean of 8.5 minus Davis mean of 9. And if you're doing Davis minus Gillis, you flip it. And then you just got to figure out if you want positive or negative answers. Gillis is going to win the race, right? So if we're doing Gillis minus Davis. If Gillis wins the race, his time is lower than mine. So you're doing a lower number minus a bigger number, which will come out positive or negative. Negative. Negative numbers are represented by 1, what? Negative 9, 0. So that's one way you can do it. You could also do it this way and say, I'm going to do Davis minus Gillis. If Gillis wins the race, his time is lower. And so you're doing a bigger number minus a smaller number. So will it come out positive or negative? It'll come out positive. So how do I represent positive numbers in these two slots here? 0, 9, 9, 9, 9. Either one of them come out to 0.732. Either way you did it. And if you did it wrong, it should make, like, hopefully is easy to fix. If you did it wrong, it's a very common wrong answer to get 0.268. So that would be like you just flip these around somehow. But you hopefully would realize, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. He should win most of the time. And then you can either go back and try to kind of see what you flipped around, or just be like, well, it's just 1 minus that. You know, it's just going to be the opposite answer. So if you got 0.268, I won't ask you to raise your hand because nobody likes to admit they got wrong answers. But if you got 0.268, you just flip something somewhere. That's how you can fix it. Do the bottom one, do them 12. Again, think through whether your answer should be bigger than half or less than half. On every problem you do, that's what helps you identify mistakes. If you're done, I'm going to ask you to do 13 next, so if you just want to keep going. I wanted to finish the packet today, so go ahead and do that if you're cruising through.
That's how we get 60.
So you have 3.
Yeah.
I don't know that your opinion matters, but I'm curious what it is. How many people, here's your options for, I'm going to say, how many people want the next test before the semester ends, after the semester ends, or don't care? Pick one of those. How many people would prefer the next test were before the semester ends? Remember the recovery thing. You didn't do well in the last one. How many people would prefer we're after the semester ends? A lot of people don't care at all. Okay, that's okay. I've included a night for what it's worth. You were sitting down. Now you're all married about it. Because we're all geniuses.
Trying to calculate how well you can do on the test.
I mean, if you were sitting like at a 79.9 or something, you want to get to that you want it now, so you can if you'd failed the last test, so you're trying to get that recovery thing, I thought maybe you I guess I would care.
You got 79 points after the semester. With the recovery still back in the first year.
Yeah, so my grades aren't actually due until like the Wednesday after, so I'd have time to go back and just put that in. But technically, if we don't take the test until like the next, technically the day we take the test is the semester that test grade goes in. I can still go back and adjust the other one before my first semester grades are due to be like 11. What, the end of the semester?
When grades are supposed to be out?
Usually it's the Wednesday after the semester ends. So the semester ends Friday the 19th, so it would be like Wednesday the 24th. I think that's usually, like I haven't got an email saying that, but that's usually what they do.
Cause I have to stuff that they ask for transcripts, like I don't know when final grades are for the semester.
Who has for one of your colleges?
Yeah.
Or your college, do you know where you're going? Or you're still applying and stuff?
If I send my grades in, then that's the same.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing. Test. If you got a question, please ask. That's why that's why we're doing a class. That's why I'm walking around. There's the work. Again, if you're not with 12, go on to 13.
Oh yeah, I didn't word that very well. Did I? So that what I wanted to say was like one of each. 13A, I didn't word very well. What I mean in 13A is one of each, like 1 4th hour and 1 6th hour.
I was doing like one of each of them, and I was like, when I read that, I was like, oh wait, that's harder than I
It's
thought.
a lot harder than that.
Yeah. So then you have to do each possibility.
You have to like, yeah.
Combine the probabilities.
That would be.
So just
So for 13A, it says 2 randomly selected, but it should say 1 from 4th hour and 1 from 6th hour. Right here, in this case, it should say 1 from 3rd hour and 1 from 5th hour, I guess. And this is a couple years ago. Are we good at 12? Can I like go to the next one? I'll leave it for a minute. Okay, no, he's going back to the bathrooms. What do you mean? So, yeah, usually. What's your question?
I'm still using
You're gonna subtract. So if it's like doing better, it's always
Okay.
or beating or
Oh. Okay, because the first time I read this, I was late to do this house with Kristen because my first time reading this was second, whatever, and she was outside in this money. She comes in and she didn't see me that long yet, so she was really excited and literally jumped all over my bunch of dirt, mud, were literally on all of it, like literally the whole farm. And I literally had like a breakdown that already happened. And then I was like, my mom just laughed. I thought that was the first Thanksgiving thing.
So let me turn the answers to you're done, you're all set in my book for today. Alright, we'll move on to, so we're kind of gonna move past this into the next thing.
Yeah.
So my idea is test Friday, but if we have to slow down, I'm
That's what I
gonna
was
put you
thinking.
got it. Don't forget you have con.
Because I do really bad.
Don't forget if you want the deal around replacing your test grade, you have to have the con done for both chapters.
Can we test tomorrow, Friday?
No, next Friday. When have I ever given you a test without like a review or something?
So